Today is Wednesday, August 25th, and I apologize for not getting a pause and listen out last week. I really hate to miss a week, but Tuesday and Wednesday I was involved in part of a wellness check with my doctor, and I didn't have a concern, but he thought since it had been 10 years since my last checkup that it was wise, and the report is still good, still no concerns. So maybe I'm good for another 5,000 miles till the next scheduled service call. If you've not had a chance to listen to the message from last Sunday entitled Remember the Why, I would encourage you to do so because this pause and listen will make more sense and have more significance if you listen to it first. And I put a link in the description below, and it should appear in our church YouTube channel listings listed right before this video. I've really been stimulated and encouraged and just learning a lot by what Paul wrote to the church at Thessalonica that was absolutely flourishing and had become an example to other new believers and other new fellowships that were springing up in the area. And we're seeing how Paul's letter is so relevant for us today as well. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 3, Paul mentions three characteristics of this vibrant, spiritually healthy church. He refers to their work of faith, their labor of love, and their steadfastness of hope. And those three qualities obviously contributed to this church becoming an example for others. And for today's pause and listen, we're going to ask the Lord to give us more insight into how those three are being worked out in our individual walks with the Lord. So I encourage you to first just take a moment to give thanks for the opportunities that you have had, maybe during the past week, to let your trust, your faith in God be expressed, where your faith allowed you to respond differently than maybe a friend or a family member who was maybe motivated by fear. And then give thanks for a time when love, seeking the highest good for somebody else, genuinely overflowed and you simply gave, not expecting anything in return. Thank God for that opportunity. And then think back and give thanks for a time when your big picture, your long-term view in hope enabled you to remain unwavering, consistent, keeping your focus on the goal. You know, it was the grace of God that enabled you to be and do all of that with faith, love, and hope. I encourage you just to pause this video and take a couple minutes to express your gratitude to the Lord and then turn it back on. So welcome back. Do you think the Lord wants to say more to you about your faith, about the love that He wants to flow through you, and about the hope that will keep you focused on what's been promised to you? So now's the time to just stop talking and listen. Get quiet, breathe slowly, and listen for the Lord to reveal thoughts to your mind, form desires in your heart, and maybe give you a promise so you can be steady and hang in there as you're walking with Him in the days ahead. What does the Lord want to say to you today about your work of faith, labor of love, and steadfastness of hope? So take the time to pause and listen before you do anything else today.